Hello. There we go. Hello. Feels like it's been a while since we've looked at some cut content, but that's kind of the point. Thursdays are the only non-game days, so I like to mix it up on Thursdays. It's always good to do. Hello, Gumi. Thank you for coming. We're going to be looking through what they cut from Doom 64, Excitebike 64, Extreme G, and Fighter's Destiny 1 and 2. So, let's get on into it. I really wish they would bring back the dark mode for this website. I don't know why they got rid of it. As of right now, there's no official way to turn the white pages black with white text. I tried to download a secondary extension, but it was like making my laptop run way harder than it should have. So yeah, I've got a pop-out Spotify player right here behind my head. And right now it's playing RuneScape music. But anyway, Doom 64. Hold on, let me crack open my Grape Crush. Second only to Cherry Crush, which they tragically do not make anymore. Okay. Unlike all of the other console Doom games, which are just ports of the PC versions, Doom 64 has all new content and was developed specifically for the N64. While it loses a couple of the monsters from Doom 2 due to limited cart space, it features higher resolution resources, some nifty colored lighting effects, and a form of scripting which allows level designers to create far more interesting setups than the original engine ever did. Bethesda would eventually re-release the game on modern consoles to coincide with the release of Doom Eternal in March of 2020. And we may look at that if we get through with this early, but I'm not sure how long this is going to take. I don't even know if we'll have time to look at the other ones, honestly. I just now looked at how big this page was. I don't know if you can see it in the top right-hand corner there, where my mouse is at. That's how big the scroll bar is, that little gray tic-tac shaped thing. We got sub-pages too, fuck yeah. Let's see, we got sub-pages, unused enemy, green marine, unused graphics, unused sounds, SND, these things, breakdown secret, debug features, let's see, leftover debug strings, medkit message, unused text, regional differences, and revisional differences. There's so much stuff. I almost said there's so many shit to look at, but that doesn't make sense. So let's go for development info. Stretchies. The leaked source codes of Mortal Kombat 3 trilogy make mention of Doom 64 stuff. That's interesting. This pager section needs more images. Unfortunate. Let's see. On January 15th of 2019, Doom World user ImpyEye95 released 5 maps made by developers of Doom 64, provided courtesy of developer Tim Heidelar. Hello, Milky! Welcome! We're looking at what they cut from Doom 64. Tim also provided some explanations of these maps, which are provided as quotes below. Tough.y was another designer's level. A quick one, just as a challenge. Basically lots of monsters and a donut. That's funny. Newcat 3.wad is the most interesting, as it later became Unholy Temple in Doom 64. This was my first iteration. Oh, okay. Me Too.wad is another one I made to try theme ideas. Canyon.wad was the same, wanted to try organics and cliffs. Hack2.wad was an Ocean Fortress idea, but some ideas were reborn in D64 in my level in the Void, I believe. Okay. That's right, because initially Doom 64 had more levels that they wanted to put in there in the original cartridge version, but whenever the remaster version came out, they added in those extra levels. Which I believe I did play those whenever I played it on stream. If not, I'll happily go back and play those. Not much in terms of developer info. Let's try Prototype. Whoa. On December 26th of 2022, a prototype of Doom 64 was leaked onto 4chan, of course, alongside development assets. The prototype is dated December 10th, 1996, and appears to be for evaluation judging from the text at the title screen. Smooth my groove, yeah. Oh, that's better. The prototype is... Oh, wait. Judging from... Yeah, at this point, the game is quite close to final, but has a few differences. The mother of all demons seems not quite finished with the place. Many of the weapons and items are here, but some are a bit different. Itchy. Oh, that's better. Whew. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Whoa. What? Oh, it's okay. They're all YouTube links. While the intro can be loaded, it is general quite unstable. General quite unstable? If one of the Marines seen in the intro is killed by the Cyber Demon, it causes it to crash. Okay. Huh. Oh, this is like the attract screen, I think. Yeah, I remember this. But yeah, this does look about the same as the final. I see now why they wanted to add comparisons, because this looks almost the exact same as the final attract screen. That's interesting. It is... Oh, there it is. The floor cuts off. It is very funny to hear this pleasant, earthbound, smooth McGroove music to this, like... to this, what do you call it? The, like, creepy attract mode screen. Yeah, there's the final one. Oh, I love the compression of time theme from Final Fantasy VIII. That's a great one. I really wish they would have put that in Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line, but yeah, it's alright. Yeah, that Doom... No, never mind. That Doom logo looks different. That's odd. It's generally quite unstable. Yeah, one of the Marines is seen in the intro is killed by the Cyber Demon. It causes it to crash. Oh, I see what they mean. The Space Marine. Alpha version, okay. Watch me die. One of the... Wait. What of the... Damn it. Oh, come on. No. right. There we go. I love that one of the one of difficulty modes is I own Doom. That's very funny. This is also as high definition as it gets, so it's already low quality. Get that out of here. There we go. Huh. Yeah, I'm hard-pressed to find any major differences upon first glance. This looks about the same as the final version. I think the explosive barrels look a little different because they have like a little bit of green goo on them. Also, the HUD is much simpler as well. That was weird. Yeah, the HUD's much. God damn it! I really wish it would not show the UI of YouTube whenever you want to pause a video. But yeah, green goo on the barrels. Holy shit! I didn't even notice him. The health packs look a little bit differently. They're also not called stim packs in the final, I don't think. I could be wrong, though. There may have been less demons in this room in the final version. Again, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, and they'll probably explain it in the text below. Seems to run a bit slower though, although that may just be because it's native hardware and not the remaster. The armor looks different, from what I recall. This looks like this. It looks like this is this guy's first time playing Doom. Oh, okay. He can't seem to walk over the lump on the floor. Okay, the explosion animation of the barrels is definitely different. Oh, there it goes. Huh. By the way, there is a thunderstorm coming in my area, so if the stream suddenly cuts off, that's why. Although my laptop should be fine and the recording should be fine, even if the stream knocks out the internet for a second. Yeah, everything looks about the same. Why is it stuttering so bad? Is it just the game itself? It might be. Those demons look differently colored than the final, I think. Could be wrong. Appropriate music. Very ominous. This is Cello Sonata 1 by Krzysztof Penderecki. Yeah, everything else looks about the same compared to the final. How long is this? 12 minutes? All right, we're not going to watch the entire 12 minutes. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're not seeing any comparisons to the final game, so there's not much to compare it to. Yeah, they are showing the beta, but They don't show a comparison to the final game, so we have no way to know. Because I can't remember it off the top of my head. Oh, arm hurting. Don't know why. Let's try item differences. Oh, wow, cool. There's the fucking gardening glove looking hand. Hilarious. Oh, reaching. Prototype design is more reminiscent to that of the original Doom, which will be a common theme for most of the other pickup graphics. The gloves of the fists, wow, are more crim and cleaner in the prototype, getting dirtied up for the final release. I like pronouncing cream as crim. Crim. The prototype chainsaw's just a face. I love that. Oops. That's silly as hell. The chainsaw pickup uses the placeholder sprite in the prototype. The chainsaw's weapon sprites are identical to Final, outside of not having animations. Excuse me. That's interesting. The Final looks slightly less detailed than the prototype. The shotgun pickup sprite is greener and longer in the prototype. It was likely changed to make it more visually distinct from the super shotgun. Oh, that makes sense. Hmm. The chain gun. Graphic from Doom. The prototype. Wow, so the prototype looks different. Well, what I mean is each version looks different than the other, except for the two prototypes, which is very interesting. The final version of Doom 64 looks more sci-fi, which is very interesting, whereas the chain gun in the original Doom looks just a bit more just actiony. Like the final one for Doom 64 looks like it would shoot lasers. Looks like a weapon from Fallout, which is very funny. Hold on a second, I want to check my, or rather how the stream actually looks from the POV of the viewer real quick, just to make sure that y'all can see the guns fairly well. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Fantastic. All right. Let's see. Notably, the chain gun's prototype design is a modified version of the original pickup graphic from the original Doom, which also is another common theme for some other pickup graphics. It should be mentioned that Doom 3 also used a very similar design for the prototype graphic for its original chain gun design, which is very funny. They all have the same chain gun. The chain gun's weapon sprites are identical, but the prototype is missing the muzzle flash. Oh, okay. Plasma gun. Yeah, the prototype looks a bit more. It's just such a strange thing, but like I can only describe the final as more sci-fi than the prototype. Like it looks more future-y sci-fi, whereas the prototype looks more generic sci-fi. I'm not sure how to put it, or how else to put it. It's interesting though. Similar case of the fists, as one says, made reminiscent of the original games, but was modified further to be more distinct from the original design later on. The Racket Launcher. Yeah, it really does feel like in general that they made the all the final pickup sprites just more sci-fi-esque, which is very interesting to me. We're gonna turn Omori down a little bit. There we go. Oh, I just realized what this is. This is so sweet but sad. In context. Damn. Anyway. Different design entirely to the prototype, but was changed to be more of the original Doom's design afterwards. Ironic. Yeah, kinda. Super Shotgun. Like the shotgun, likely changed to be more visually distinct from its less powerful counterpart, it is also missing the muzzle flash. Itchy. Oh, there we go. If I'm gonna be forced to yawn, then I'm gonna have fun with it, damn it. Anyway. Yeah, it looks like they did it the opposite way with the Super Shotgun, where it was initially short and then they made it long. Whereas in the regular shotgun, it was long, but they made it short. Ah yes, the Unmaker. The gun unique to Doom. Or, the gun unique to Doom 64, excuse me. They kind of did the opposite in terms of aesthetic for this design, because the prototype looks more sci-fi, and then this one looks more supernatural. Ugh. Starring Jensen Ackles. I don't know. Okay. The Unmaker is completely unobtainable in normal gameplay, but does still function more or less the same when obtained via debugging features. However, there is an associated pickup graphic for it, which is drastically different compared to the finalized Unmaker. Notably, it should be noted. Come on, y'all. Notably, it should be noted that the Unmaker has a finalized held design within the prototype, but the pickup still retains the laser gun pickup graphic. The older laser gun design was seen in some pre-release screenshots like the one below. Oh wow, that does look way more sci-fi. That's interesting. I am gonna open that in a new tab and see how big that is in terms of image size. Ooh, perfect. Oh fuck yeah, man. We'll just big size it and move it right. Meow. That would be a good. Would be a good. Oh my god, I can't fucking think. What do you call it? A good thumbnail for the VOD. There we go. Fucking Christ. Holy shit. Yeah, that's a very interesting early design for it. Health pickups. Yeah, that's what I thought. The health pickups did look slightly different in the prototype that we watched a moment ago. But it's kind of hard to describe. It's kind of hard to describe how they're different. Like you can clearly see how that they are different, but the differences are obvious yet slight or hard to describe for me personally. Let's see. The top left one for the prototype is definitely thinner. The cross is smaller and further up toward the top of it, toward the top of the sprite, and it appears to be darker in color. Almost like the black band that's around. It's almost like the cross logo is acting like a clasp to hold this jar shut, is what it looks like to me. Whereas in the final one, that silver bit right there looks like the clasp, and the cross logo is just a logo on the bottom, not holding anything together. Same thing for the prototype for this one below here, right here, where the black strap and the cross logo look like they come apart. Like you're meant to take it off. Whereas, again, in the final, you see two gray bits that look like clasps for the case, and then the cross logo is just on the front. Which I don't know if this was their mindset or not, but if I were in their shoes, the reason why I would have changed it is because, like, this weird logic I have of like, well, yeah, of course you don't want the thing that denotes it as medical supplies to be removable or to be easily obscured by something, or to easily obscure itself, because it really does look like you flip up that symbol to open the pouch, which would obscure the logo. Whereas in this one, the logo is clearly visible, it's much bigger, and you flip up the gray clasp and then open up the container. More realistic is not the right word, but it's as close as I can think of. Practical might be the better word. The practicality of the design of in-game items, I suppose. That might be closer to what I'm thinking of. Still interesting, though. Armor pickups, TBA. Ammo pickups, oh my god, those look almost the exact same. Holy shit. It's just that one is slightly better. One is slightly better than the other. Like the shells, I can hardly tell, rhyme, other than the fact that it looks like they just added an extra dark layer on the bottom there. Well, they also added some color gradient as well. The word shells is much smaller in the Sprite. Jesus. And the shells are not sticking out like they are in the final, which makes it more obvious. That's interesting. Hey, it's Thor High Heels. I love their music. They also have a great YouTube channel where they talk about video games. And they have a way of speaking and writing. Yeah, the way that Thor High Heels writes is very funny. They make like weird reachy rhymes with their scripts. So I want to say and play with the Pokemanes. It's very difficult to like describe the way that they do it. It's very funny though. It's also they are also the reason why I started to use the word defo instead of definitely, because it's more fun that way. It's defo, something that I really like. They're an absolute goober. Love them. Hold up. Hey, Final Fantasy IX soundtrack. I am just listening to my streaming playlist on Shuffle right now. I am reminded of just how many songs they did not include in Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line, which is a great Final Fantasy rhythm game. If for those of you who are unaware, it's on PS4 and Switch. It's fucking phenomenal. The controls are really simple, considering it's technically only 2 buttons, if you count the stick as a button. To control. You use any button on the controller, including the D-pad, does the tap notes and hold notes, and then there are arrow notes that you use the stick for, and they do them in different combinations. My preferred method of playing is to use both sticks and the 2 trigger buttons. That works best for me personally. And it's a great game with multiple difficulties and like dungeon aspects. Like you have a party that's going through a dungeon or going on an adventure while the song is playing, and they encounter enemies and whatnot. And if you miss notes, you take damage. It's super cool. Okay. Okay. Sorry. My friend was inviting me to something and I wanted to ask her some questions about it before I forgot. I have Forgora lore. Okay. Let's see what these shells were. The shotgun shells were simpler. Yep. The shells, text on the box is different. The shells don't stick out of the box. Hey, I got it right. Oh, wow. The rocket launcher missiles look so weird up close. Both versions do. That one, like, the prototype looks more generic, but the final just looks more phallic, which I guess that's the point of a missile. It's meant to penetrate and explode. Let's see. The rocket sprite was redrawn to look a bit closer to its PC counterpart and to likely look less It looks even more phallic. What are you talking about? Both of them look phallic. Now, granted, in the prototype version, the base doesn't look like a pair of balls, so there's that, but I mean, you know, what's ball shape? Oh, it's Andrei Akimowicz doing his cover of the Doom soundtrack. Appropriate. I'm just jamming. Let's see. Energy weapons. Oh, I see now. I think I recognize that ammo pickup from the final game. While the energy cell pickup is identical to the final, the game can't be... Oh my god, the same can't be said for the energy cell pack. What? Energy cell pack versus energy cell pickup? Okay, sure. Hey, yo, that fucking monster sprite, though. That's funny as hell. Hang on a second. Alright, we're back. It's so tiny, what the fuck? Look at how tiny he is. Holy shit, dude. That's the most I've ever zoomed in. That's ridiculous. Their radiation shield was originally a radiation suit, rather than a glowing biohazard symbol. That's a goofy-ass looking suit right there. Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's Ogre Battle, for Ogre Battle 64 rather. I keep getting distracted by shit. Someone in my house forgot I was streaming, so they tried to get my attention. I hope y'all didn't hear it. Let's see. Zoom out. Here we go. Okay, yeah, the prototype giant med kits, I guess, are similar to the other ones that we've seen. Let's see. Demon keys? Oh, it's the keys that you actually get. Like, that you pick up. See, I actually like these versions of the keys better, even if they don't. Okay, you know, I kind of get why they didn't go with these, because they don't look enough like keys, and so you're like, what the fuck are these? These keys. Anyway, the demon keys that power the Unmaker are basic gray circles with a number. Oh wait, never mind. Oh, I did not bother to read. The prototypes are the gray numbers. The final are the keys. The unmake. What? Huh. They also don't have the animation of them changing shade. Oh, okay. So the original way to get the Unmaker was to get these three keys. I can't count. To get these three keys and then unlock it. That's interesting. Gem unlock it. General differences. Salute. Oh, evaluation version. That's funny. Doom 64 alpha version. The fucking I just noticed the fucking generic skull is so funny. He's just like, meh, I'm here. I'm kind of glad they went with the little demon, although the demon icon is still kind of cute, because he's tiny. Flashing light gray text saying evaluation version is present at the top. Text saying Doom Nintendo 64 alpha version is present in the middle, replaced with the game's logo in the final. And the background is gray in evaluation build, while black in the title. Debugging features. Yep. Sprites. Huh. That's a great placeholder. Or other goofy placeholder sprite seen in the prototype, such as with teleportation sprites, weapons, and some scenery objects. That's very silly. I love that. Alright, that was it for the prototype info. We're getting through this fairly quickly. Oh my god, I just remembered the fucking scene from the Venture Brothers. Oh, that's great. Boom-ba-da. Chunk-a-chicka-chunk-a-chicka-chunk. Bow. Bow. Super Guitar Brothers. You may not have been able to hear much of it, but they covered Star Fox, and it's real good, and I love it. Ooh, we got arcade players cover of some Zelda themes on piano. Mainly Breath of the Wild. Let's see. Development timeline. Ooh. Screenshots of the game were featured in issue 8 of 5. Oh my god, issue 8 of 5. Fascinating. Oh, it's Space Boy. BWOI. Boy. Something like that. So, Mesoamerican step pyramid. That is absolutely what that is. It looks less like a Doom game and more like a secret level from like Turok. That's very funny. I love that. Look at the lack of detail on the switch on the left. That's interesting. I love the purple sky. That's some great purple. Some great 90s purple. It's oh. Bam. It's oh. Pure vibes with this person's music. Ooh, Essinger. Fucking love Essinger. Okay. Those blocks really do be looking like like the Almanite fossil from Pokemon, like the swirly texture thing, but square. Oop. This needs some investigation. Discuss ideas and findings on the topic specialty. Specifically, in the Doom 64 prototype WAD, there is a laser gun image that fits the description of this. Yeah. They already did this one. A screenshot showing a cut weapon that resembles a flamethrower. It often thought of as being an early version of the Unmaker, but according to Tim Heidelar, he believes it was an early version of the rocket launcher. I think it is, yeah. Huh. A video featuring early gameplay with some of the Mesoamerican architecture seen in the early screenshot above, along with the Egyptian architecture. Oh my god, it really seems like they were just trying to make like a weird version of either Power Slave or Turok. Oh god damn it. There we go. Oh shit, we got some actual beta footage. Oh, that's grainy as fuck. That's very dark. I don't think I can brighten that up any more than it already is. Holy shit. That's cool though. My apologies for the just the grainiest of footage. I can somewhat tell what's happening. God, I feel like I'm on YouTube circa 2005, the year it came out. They had different designs on the doors. That's interesting. Whew, I hope they're able to find some higher quality footage one day. Or somehow up-res this. That didn't even look like a room. It looked like a painting at first. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's kind of cool. It almost looked more horror-esque. That's cool. That looked like a bottomless pit. Okay, so that's just what the doors look like with those hexagonal designs. Yeah, right now this looks like a mix of the ancient tomb and the sci-fi thing. I'm very glad those lights are not flashing at a fast rate. Ooh, I love the fire in the background in that skybox. Bum, 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 bum. That's cool. I can't get over that fire in the background. That's cool as hell. Yeah, this looks more like an ancient temple. Egyptian-esque architecture. Ooh, we got more Final Fantasy music, but the album art hasn't shifted yet, and the title's in Japanese, so I do not know what the song is yet. Man, if I did not, ooh, Final Fantasy 6. Okay, cool. If I did not see the gun on screen, this would look like a completely different game than Doom 64. This is fascinating. And it looks like the video quality's gotten a little bit better as well. Oh my god, they even have hieroglyphics. You don't have enough hieroglyphs. Okay, so it looks like... Oh my god, that looks fucking cool. Hold up, let's go back a little bit. I might make that the thumbnail. Oh, that's right, I can't because the fucking... Ugh! All right. I'll just have to pause it around this time. It's at about 50:20. I'll just take a picture of it. There we go. Sweet. How long is this video? Cool. I'll take that. The brick texture looks familiar. Looks like I feel like they use that in a lot of other N64 games, but I'm not sure. Oh my god, the maze. That's a maze and a half. Wouldn't call it amazing. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, okay. So they just switched to a different level. TCR. The cutting room, I guess? Those doors open more sci-fi like. Oh, this is the first level, I can definitely tell. Because of the jump off from that ledge. Oh yeah, and the step up puzzle where you walk across. Wow. Oh my god, this looks so different, but I can see the bones of what it would become. That's really cool. Where are you going, you fool? It sounded like that weird guy in the sunglasses from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Watch where you going, you fool! Ah! God, that guy always made me uncomfortable. He was never repentant. At least I don't think he was. Maybe in like 1 or 2 episodes he was, but every other time he was always an asshole. Blue room. Yep, I definitely recognize the hallway with the skyline and that leads into. Yep. Oh yeah, this is definitely around the first or second level. For show. Cool. If that's an enemy, I couldn't hardly see what it is. Oh, I see it now. It's the big fat ones that shoot missiles at you. But he didn't look like he was shooting anything at the player, but I could be wrong. It's also really hard to see. Okay. That's enough of that. I can't see shit. The dumbest things in Star Trek. Shut up. I kid. Close. God damn it. Anyway. Pre-production models. In 2016, model designer Gregor Punchatz would post early designs of some monsters on social media, mostly on Facebook. Unfortunate. It should be noted that unlike the PC games, these models weren't scanned to make the sprites. Rather, after being molded from concept art, they were then used as a reference for the Midway team to make digital 3D models before finally converting them into sprites a la Donkey Kong Country. Oh, that's cool. Crotch bulge. Second crotch bulge. Wait, is that fucking... Okay, never mind. I thought for a second that was fucking life-size. I was like, what the hell? There's the thumbnail. It's just a fucking bulge on the screen. That would be funny. Models of the Doom Marine that show him without a shirt or a helmet. The yellow one on the right is also... has no head or arms. A more complete shot can be seen in this video on Gregor's YouTube channel. We're gonna skip that for now. Oh, it's the fucking Cyber Demon. That's cool as fuck. I might make this the thumbnail. I mean, there's so many good ideas for thumbnails. These are so good. All right, we got an ad break coming up in about 56 seconds. right about meow. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself some different options for the thumbnail. Just take a picture. Oh, this is General Rufus's parade or whatever the fuck, where you have to pretend to be a soldier. Dun, 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 da. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Okay. Backsies. Come on. Here we go. That's so cool. I love that. Oh, ad break time. Good evening, VOD watchers. I hope y'all are doing alright this evening. I'm doing alright for the most part. Really been enjoying Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy. It's been so much fun. Itch. Ooh. Poppy fingers. Oh. I haven't been doing much else other than playing video games. The friend I usually hang out with on Saturdays, her work shifts have shifted to the time when we usually hang out because they lost a single employee who had to go, or who's moving out of town, and so until they can find someone else to hire, her work days are fucky, and that sucks. But we can't really help it. I had a pretty easy day at work though. I was subbing for an ROTC teacher, but because it's near the end of the school semester, the only instructions they had were go to the gym, and basically I would just take each JROTC class to the gym, and the gym teachers would take it from there. I just kind of sat back. And there was enough signal that I could just be on my phone the whole time, and it was great. Although first block I had to struggle to stay awake. Ooh, this is HK Morty. More breakbeat type stuff. Love shit like this. As repeated or as frequently used as the drum beat is, it's so much fun for me, and I never get tired of it seemingly. Oh, hey, we're back. All right, cool. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is from Final Fantasy IX. Something to Protect. This is on Theater Rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's good, but it's committed and beat. Okay. Let's see. Gregor appeared to have a very strange, earlier and complete cyber demon model that bears a resemblance to the demons from the cover of the original Doom. Oh, I think I know which one they're talking about. Yeah. That one guy on the fucking, on the side's like, you fucking seeing this guy right here? What the hell's that about? But either way, yeah, I see what they mean. Like the basic horned demons. To which it's notable that the cover was made by his late father. Oh, cool! So Gregor's dad did the painting for the original Doom. That's awesome. Let's see. And has 2 rocket launchers and metal hooves instead of a singular rocket launcher and metal hoof. Its abdominal area also has a weird cybernetic part sticking out instead of wires connecting its torso to its legs. It's also worth mentioning this design was going to be used for one of the covers of the game, funnily enough. But the entire cover also got unused. With this info, there's a possibility of a prototype build having this design for the Cyber Demon. Aww, boo. Din's Power from a Zelda game. It's just taking a while for the title to scroll by. You might can see it slowly scrolling by right under my chin. Skyward Sword, okay. The Hellhound. Oh, I like that double. I like the double-headed one that's resemblant of the MTV2 logo, which was inspired by an actual scientific experiment from the mid-1900s in which a scientist wanted to see if he could stitch 2 dogs' heads together and have both of them live. He succeeded, unfortunately. The only reason why I'm not more upset about that is because it happened well over 70 or 80 years ago. So there's not much of a point in being upset about it these days. Even though it was inhumane, I don't think they're doing that anymore. I can only hope anyway. I don't know. But we've sidetracked enough. So, let's keep on going. We're skipping over this Debussy. I thought I got rid of all the Debussy. Hey, Final Fantasy V, Musica Machina. Blanca Ruins. A model of a cut enemy known as the Hellhound or Helldog. It has the appearance of a hairless 2-headed dog that makes it resemble the mythical Greek beast Orthrus. Wow, there was a 2-headed dog and a 3-headed dog? Damn. Of course it links to the fucking Wikipedia page. Huh. Orthrus was, according to the mythographer Apollodorus, a 2-headed dog who guarded Gerion's cattle and was killed by Heracles. He was the offspring of the monsters Echidna and Typhon, and the brother of Cerberus. Well, that makes sense. He was the brother of Cerberus, who was also a multi-headed guard dog. Yeah, alright. That's very funny. You'd think more people would make reference to him, but no one ever seems to. Oh, that's so good. I love me some warm grape soda. Oh, we're gonna look at that 90s hair in just a minute. A similarly designed monster is seen in Doom RPG? It looks nothing like this design and is just a recolor of the dogs from Wolfenstein 3D. What is Doom RPG? Explore, find an enemy, start battle, then shoot it. It will attack, you shoot it, attack until it dies or you die. This is an RPG in some number of words. EA Mobile. Oh, it was a mobile game. No wonder. That's wacky. That's cool as hell. Alright. Let's see what the hell this is. Oh, it's the guy. It's just the guy who designed the models. That's cool. I love the Caco Demon or whatever it's called. Does that guy have a hole in his pants? Hilarious if so. The original model of the Pinky Demon with Gregor Punchatz obviously proud of with his work. I would be too. This is fucking cool as hell. Look at the detailing on this guy. Wow. That's cool as fuck, man. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that hole right there. It looks like he's got a hole. It looks like he had a... Oh, no, actually, wait. It looks like there was a hole in the magazine picture. Or whatever picture it was. And it just looks like there's a hole in his pants. Which reminds me, I love, either be it accidental or intentional, music discs, be they vinyl records or CDs, where the hole where the holder for the disc reader would go is like perfectly, the image that surrounds it is perfectly centered to be just really funny. I own an example of that. Ninja Sex Party's Level Up vinyl copy. There's a picture of Dan. He's like posing and leaning back, but right where his dick would be is where the hole is where the hole in the record is, and it's really fucking funny. I swear they did that on purpose, just for a bit, and it's so good. Oh, it's funny. But yeah, this guy's fucking cool. And there's a more detailed picture. Ugh. See, that's even fucking cooler. Hold on, I want to get his head in and the Doom logo. There we go, that's great. I'll take a picture of the timeline right there. Whew. I think I have the energy to go full 2 hours. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling at an hour 30. Oh yeah, a Trish. Let's hope these guys are independent enough that I can play their music on stream, because it's a really good atmospheric black metal. Yeah, Antrish, copyright Antrish, 2021. Cool. Ugh, excuse me. My dad brought home one of those roast beef sandwiches from Arby's that's just like almost a pound of roast beef. Like the kind of sandwiches that are like so tall that you could like split it into 3 other sandwiches, which is exactly what I did. Slapped some hot sauce, diced up some jalapenos, and put some Swiss on there. All 3 of them. Good stuff. Oh, and Arby's sauce, of course. Oh yeah, that's fucking cool as hell. Although he doesn't look pink, he just looks more skin colored. And I've never thought skin looked pink. Oh, look at him go. A close-up and a wide view of the model from before, excuse me. A photo with a much earlier version of the same model and Diet Coke that is lacking details. Concept art of the Pinky used as a reference can be seen in the back, while Dave Bim, that's Dave Bim, is seen working on another model of an unrelated game Gregor was working on around the same time. Oh, cool. I didn't realize he was working on another game. Oh, cool. I love the heads. Mischievous. Heads of the Cyber Demon and Doom Guy. Doom Guy lacks a... Whoops. Doom Guy lacks a visor on his helmet, and the Cyber Demon appears to be based on the early design seen above. Oh yeah, he really does look more like the regular demons from the original box art. IGN articles, Doom Wiki. Well, ain't that just fucking awesome? Green Marine. My green Doom Marine. I only know about the Green Tambourine song. Oh, it's in German, I think. Sounds like it. I dig it, though. The Marines in the title screen are actually enemies that are two variants used in the title screen. I feel like they use the word title screen one too many times in that sentence. But a third, Green Marine, my Green Doom Marine, variant goes unused, pictured in the center there. In the center here. Yeah, I like the, biased, but I like the turquoise seafoam green shirt looking one. That one's cool. Alright. The Marines act just like any other monster and are hostile to the players, but the Cyan and Red Marine are not used outside of the title screen. I was wondering about those, yeah. Also, that is Cyan, okay. If spawned in a custom map, the Green Marine... God, that's such a great title. My Green Doom Marine... Alright, let's see. Green Marine will fire 6 shots at once. It has no speed, so it will also be immobile, similar to the cinematic Cyber Demon. Oh, okay. I suck at making maps, that's funny. An odd texture that unsurprisingly doesn't appear during regular play. It automatically appears on walls that lack textures. Very rarely seen, it can be found when the player, quote, breaks the room over room effect, stumbling into a room inescapable without cheating. It's titled with a question mark in the game's internal WAD. Let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, I remember this level. It has the big old X in the center that you're supposed to lift up. More Andrei Akimovich, hell yeah. And from Doom 2. So it's appropriate here. He's just walking past. Yeah, he's just walking past him, I guess. I'm waiting to see that texture. A hot box of rockets. Every time I see the word box of rockets, I think of the term hot box of rocks, which is just funny to me. There's a hot box of rocks. So fucking goofy. They're very litigious with their weapon selection. That's very odd. I'm waiting to see that texture, though. Where's the texture at? Oops. Oh, come on, laptop. Load it. I'm fed up with this laptop. Oops, sorry, I bumped the mic. I'm fed up with this laptop. They really should not have done a full fucking video for this. That's like 7 minutes long. You can't even fucking see it. Hey, unused sounds. So we're gonna pause that music. And we're gonna see what we got. Let's see. Play. And we wait. That could almost be misconstrued as a fart sound. No, not right click. Two sounds related to the Zombie Man and Shotgun Guy enemies that go unused, because the game has a limit of at most 2 sets of sounds for enemies, citing the player and their death animation. Ooh, that's cool. A fucking punch sound effect. Oh, it's very slappy. That reminds me, I used to have a friend who, whenever he would sneeze, it would sound like a punching sound effect. He would just be like, psh, psh. It was very funny. 2 sounds related to the Revenant enemy in Doom 2 that were most likely carried over from the PlayStation version of Doom, which Doom 64 is based on. Oh. One being the action sound. Revenants chasing the player make the punching sound they make when their melee attack connects. Oh, okay. According to Tim Heidelar, the monsters from Doom 2 didn't make it into the game. That didn't make it into the game were cut due to storage constraints. Apparently, there were intentions to include at least the Revenant, since Randy Estrella has expressed his favoritism towards the enemy. Other sounds related to the Revenant are found within the ROM, but are given different names and uses. The swinging fist sound, originally DSSKESWG, renamed SNDDART in Doom 64, is reused as part of the dart traps found in some of the maps, and the relevant fireball sound, DSSKEATK, named SND Tracer, in Doom 64 is used by the homing fireball traps, as well as Mother Demon's homing fireball attack. Breakdown secret? Yeah, what is this? Just looks like a big old map. In an interview with the website Doom Depot, great name for a website, level designer Tim Hadelar claimed that there was an undiscovered secret in level 20, Breakdown. While this secret has seemingly been removed from the final game, remnants of it still exist. In particular, several one-sided line deaths with no action and method of activation are flagged as hidden. The hidden flag is used for obscuring sector height differences and interactive lines in the game's auto map. I only understand about half of that. Basically, there's a hidden thing that's used for differentiating between heights and lines of sprites that are interactive in the game's auto map, and I think auto map is like it automatically maps out the game as you go through the level, making them appear as normal one-sided lines. And its use is pointless in the game in the case of these lines. Hell yeah, more Thor high heels. While these flagged lines may simply be a mistake, several are in the room with the red key, and one is in the secret room with the BFG 9000. Locations Tim mentions in the interview. In addition to the flagged lines, Macro 17 is intended to activate on level start, but lacks the flag required to do so. Flag meaning like the out-of-bounds switch that activates stuff whenever you go through an area, I think. Macro 23 lowers the floor of a sector with tag 27, but no sector with this tag exists. There are also references to Macross 24 and 25, which do not exist. Hadelar would later state that the secret was a love note that, featured darts forming initials with a heart in between. That's cute. This secret can be seen in action in the evaluation prototype. That's cool. Some debug. Oh, they put the debug features as regular features in the Doom 64 remaster. That's funny. Oh, I forgot there was a password you could do for that. That's cool. Leftover debug strings. Whew. Yanni Janssen. I think we'll call it once we get to the bottom of this page. Regional differences. The default brightness setting has been increased in the European and Japanese release. That's just silly. It's very funny though. Default. Oh, Japan has green blood instead of the usual red. The blood spatter sprites. Oh my god. That's a tongue twister. Blood spatter sprites. Blood splatter. Oh my god. Blood spatter sprites. Blood spatter sprites. Blood splatter sprites. That's absolutely a tongue twister. Blood spatter sprites have been recolored green in the Japanese version. The blood on the monster death sprites and various gore decorations is still red, however. The original red blood sprites are still present in the WAD and can be re-enabled through the use of codes. Hilarious. Ooh, 8-Bit Big Band's cover of Saria's song is what this is. And I really need to listen to more of the 8-Bit Big Band because it seems really cool. They seem really cool. Alright. Let's see, green blood sprites are also present in the European version, but are unused. They can also be enabled with codes. Could you imagine using a cheat code to take away blood? I guess it would make sense for people who are especially squeamish. In the US and European versions, waiting about 30 seconds while the player is dead will display some messages mocking the player. These messages are completely removed in the Japanese version. Oh, that would've been cool. I think that's it. Right on time for an hour 30. Not bad, not bad. What was this? Oh yeah, it was the map. That was just kind of weird. Either way, we're gonna call it there for the evening. Oh. I didn't sleep as well last night as I wanted to, but I had to wake up at 6 a.m. anyway, so... Hell, I took a nap after I got home. Slept for an hour. Felt kind of nice, though. But either way, that'll be it for this week. VOD watchers, thank you for coming, or watching, rather. Right about now, you should see some suggested videos to my left. The top one is a special one for you. I don't know how they do it. And the other one is the link to the rest of the playlist for the rest of my series on looking at cut game content. Just in general. I may sort that out into different playlists one of these days, but today is not that day. Until next time, bye-bye, VOD watchers. Like and or subscribe or whatever. I don't know.